Hey, welcome to my channel, JV's Crochet. I'm your host, Amber, and today I thought I'd take you along with me while I wound up some cakes from Hanks. I love it when things rhyme, like twins in a stitch. I mean, that doesn't really rhyme, but it just flows together. So anywho, yeah, I just thought I'd bring you guys along with me while I cranked some Hanks into cakes. Anyway. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? What are you working on? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm like everybody else, I'm always curious what people are working on. I really want to know. Like, I really am invested in knowing your guys' projects because you never know. It might inspire me to just drop a whip and pick up another. And I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tilt the camera down a little bit because you can kind of sort of see my setup here, but you can't really see all of it. So let's see. There they are. Grabbed them, but I didn't leave them on the table where I needed them. All right, so I've got my scissors. All right, you know what? Here, let me pull this down a little bit. So my face is going to be cut off because I want you to see this. It's more important, and you can just listen to me, but hey. I could probably prop you guys up a little bit higher, but you see my face enough. A little bit here and there won't hurt nothing, right? So I've got my Swift here. It's sitting off to the one side of the table. I could actually scoot it closer. I would say this thing is about, I don't know, maybe 2 feet long. So you need to have at least a 2 foot wide area. You don't want to be hitting things with these arms as they're swinging around. I got my beautiful Hanks that I'm gonna cake up here. You can't see this. Darn it. I'm gonna have to scooch it back just a little bit. There we go. And I got, these are dowel rods that go into this here. Hold on, I have some towels that are in the way. That are restricting where I move back. So I'm okay with leaving this stuff in my videos. All right, so I'm gonna scooch us back a little bit more. All right, now you can see my ball winder. I didn't think this through when I started this video, so I'm going for it, you know? So, all right, first I'm going to guess on where I would need to put these. They are DK weight. I'm gonna say 54 inch, meaning 54 inch in diameter, maybe? No, that can't be right. Let's see, 30 inch. Yeah, maybe it is circumference. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, so I'm gonna set these off to the side so they're out of my way. They're just over here to the side. And I'm gonna unhank these. I always hate doing this, but you know, I figured out they're not too bad to retwist. All right, I'm gonna actually no, I'm not gonna cut the tag off just yet because I don't want to risk it falling apart on me. I am whipping it into shape here. I've seen people do this. It kind of helps even out get the twists and turns out of here, so that way it comes off smoothly. Get caught on my watch. That's all right. We can keep doing this a couple more times if we need to. Stop going on the watch there. There we go. But I'm just going to do this a few times. I don't know if I need to do it this many times, but you know, better safe than sorry. So I'm getting it kind of, you can kind of see most of them are straight. I still have some stragglers that are trying to twist on me here. I'm gonna try this, see if this helps. I really need to take rings and watches off when I do this. All right, we're just gonna go with it. All right, so I'm gonna slide it onto these dowel rods here. Oof. And it does slide. I need to get better grippies on the bottom of this thing. You know, I think I guessed about right. Woohoo! Because I mean, they do go on a little tight. I don't think it would have made too big of a difference putting it on the next size. I think the next size down would have been too small. So I'm gonna go through here and kind of spread it out a little bit. All right, now we cut off the white little tag things. And we'll start winding here in just a moment. Right. This is not wanting to come off of there very easily. Sometimes they pull off easy, sometimes they don't. But we'll get there. Come on. Why are you being so difficult? I'm gonna cut this knot off this end because it's giving me a hold up. There we go. Hold it the other direction and it was like, okay, we'll come. So I have one more white one, but I still have some blue ones to cut out. I did not bring my water in here. Oh wait, my water is in here. It's not over here by me. All right, so this one, this blue string this is the one where our ends are attached. So you know what? I wonder. You know what? This is cool. This is awesome. They actually have it in like a slip knot where I could just pull it out. Sweet. That is nice. I didn't have to cut it. Huh. That's cool. All right, this tail always gives me fuss at the end. So I'm gonna take it and slip knot it around. Hopefully it'll hold here. Now when it gets to flying, it wants to come off of there, so hopefully it'll stay. All right. I think we are ready to go. We're gonna get it going here. So now I'm just ready to cake it, I mean. So I'm gonna take it slow in the beginning. I hold it in my hand above as they're spinning around, so that way it doesn't get caught on those. I'm gonna scooch it a little bit away, and you can get to cranking on this thing. So yeah, I don't know. This is just fun. I could sit here and just listen, like just watch it, but I don't want to be too quiet for you guys. So for those of you that aren't aware, I believe I mentioned this in my more yarn buying video recently, that I plan on making the Ophelia Talks reading shawl with these yarns. And my plan is I'm going to take, basically I think I'm going to take my variegated yarn and do the first, I think it's like 5 or 6 rows or round, no rows, it's because you don't go around, it's rows, and do that in the variegated. And then I'm going to do a row where it's all double crochets from the sides to the back to the side, in the next color, one of the solids. And then I'm going to do the window in the same solid, and then do another row, the next row of double crochets in the same color. And then I'm going to switch to the variegated and do the next 3 rows. So double crochet row, window row, double crochet row, and do 3, like I said, three rows of that, and then switch to the other solid color and do 3 rows of that, and then switch back to the variegated, and basically just go the whole way doing every 3 rows, changing colors of the 3 colors. So it's all about the 3s. For some reason, everybody has their number, you know? We all have that number that we constantly say, you know, it's just like the first number that pops out of your mouth when you're saying just anything, really. And I feel like for as long as I can remember, even as a kid, there's just been something about the number 3. And yes, oops, see, I didn't hold it up high enough. Something about odd numbers visually is appealing, because I learned once at a candle, direct sales candle, you know, one of those parties you have at your home. It wasn't mine. I went to a friend's party long time ago. I think the direct sales might still be around, but I can't remember what the name of the candle company is. It's not Scentsy. It was actual candles. And I think it was there. They said something about when you do decorations in your house, it's more visually appealing to do like in 3s, 5s, you know, odd numbers, because it gives you a central point, and then you can have that symmetry on both sides of that center point. And then I also learned about decorating from one of my best friend's moms, that when you hang pictures, you want to measure up from the ground, from the floor. I believe it's the floor, not the top of the baseboard. The floor is like 63 keeps coming to my brain right now. I feel like that's not the right number, but at the same time, that's the number that keeps coming into my mind. That you want to measure up 63 inches, and something about that is just, I guess it's at most people's eye level, and it just aesthetically feels good. So now, I am by no means a decorating expert. Growing up, one of the many professions that I thought I wanted to do was interior design, but because I was trying to figure out what I could do with all my artsy, I call it my artsy fartsy crafty brain, you know, because I don't know, but I don't know, it wasn't a career I wanted to do, so I ended up not doing it, so obviously. So look at this color all caked up. It's just beautiful. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, you guys, look at this. It's so pretty. So I am just taking the end and tucking it in the side over here so it doesn't unravel on me. And then I'm going to pop this out of the top and carefully slide it off. And check out that gorgeous, beautiful electric blue. I really wish you guys could see this color in person. This is a green, and it almost like, it's a blue. You can tell it's a blue, but this is like I love this. It's an emeraldy, heathered emerald green. All right, we'll do one of my variegateds. Oh, I was about to cut a tag off. I gotta unhank it first. Woo! All right. So again, I'm gonna take it and whip it into shape. I'm gonna turn it 90 degrees, I think, and whip it into shape. I think I did a pretty dang good job on that whipping. So I'm actually going to carefully, not getting caught here, slide this one on. And honestly, I feel like it is almost too loose. That is so strange. It's the same same amount of hank, but I need to actually pull it out one more. One more hole here. So I'm going to do that around. Oops. Make sure I don't have any yarn on the other side of my dowel rods. And 63 is almost a bit too much stretch. I think I'm going to, I don't know if I can get this next one out without overstretching it too much. Yeah. So 3 out of the 4 are gonna go, and we'll just go with that. It gives it a nice, you know, taut stretch without overstretching it too much. Honestly, I could probably bring one of these in. I think I'm gonna do the opposite side and just do the 2 sides. Yeah, I think that's better. All right. This one does not have white strands like before, so we're just gonna go through and pull out the ones that are oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Vertical instead of the horizontal. So let's see. I know this is one right here. This is our end one because it's got 4 attached to it. Oh my goodness. All right, this is my end one. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it around down here so it will stay put. I'm just kind of doing like a loose slip knot kind of thing just to keep it from undoing or from wrapping around, because when it gets wrapped around, it gets wrapped around the middle and then it's just a pain in the butt. So yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy this video. You know, let me know, is the angle too weird? You know, I can always fix it for another time, because this will not be the last time Amber hangs up yarn. All right, is this the, all right. I need to actually flip all my yarn inside out, because both of my tails are on the inside. So what I'm going to do is carefully keep it straight and twist it the other way, and hopefully not have tangles. And this one's starting to slide off. Like I said, very carefully. This will, ooh, my Swift is trying to come apart on me. Like I said, very, very carefully. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. This one I might have to retie it on there. All right, so like I said, I hate to leave all these dead silence in there with you, but sometimes I have to concentrate, you know? All right, I think we're good on that one. And this one, I'm gonna take, like I said, and just do kind of like, not really a slip knot, just to kind of, I tie it around like in like a square knot, but once. I don't do it a second time to actually knot it. It's just once. It just holds it on there. Because this is wood, it doesn't really like slide very easily, so it has a bit of a grip to it. Not a lot, just a little bit. So this skein, or this hank, is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to make the reading shawl. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do it inside, I think. See, I'm learning. I don't do this too much, and I'm just starting out here, so there we go. But you know what? I got to move it a little further away. So anywho, we'll get this one caked up, and I think we're gonna call it a good, and I think I'm gonna call it on the video next time.